Responding to Avalon Bay's VCOR or Vendor Change Order Request. This session will cover an overview of the process, logging in basic navigation, responding to the VCOR, and then additional resources. Let's start with an overview of the process. First, Avalon Bay will identify a need or a potential change, and they'll create and send a VCOR record to you. You'll receive an email notification to go into Unifier and then into the VCOR record to take action. First, you'll accept the task and then provide pricing and any necessary attachments. Avalon Bay may send the record back to you for clarification if needed, but if we move forward on the change, then you'll receive an email notification of a new change order to approve via Unifier. Now let's touch base on login and basic navigation. There are two ways to go into Unifier. The first is directly from the VCOR notification email. This is probably the easiest way to go in and take action. Let's take a look at an example. Here we've received an email from Unifier letting us know that a VCOR has been sent to us to request vendor pricing. We'll open the email, and we're able to scroll down to find additional information. This includes the project, the title, and your PCO or potential change order reference. As we continue to scroll down, you'll see that you've been invited to submit a cost for the following VCOR, and you're asked to log into iBeam to take action. Right here is your link to click and log in. So once you click this link, you can enter your password, which is case sensitive, and the record at hand will present itself. Another way to respond is by going directly into the system. To do this, you can just enter the URL into your favorite browser. Enter your credentials, and after you click Sign In, you'll find your open task is here on the home page within iBeam. In this record, you'll find the information you need to provide pricing. To open the record, simply double-click right here where you see the VCOR number. Now let's take a look at how to provide your pricing information. Before you can take action on this record and provide your pricing response, you'll want to accept the task. To do this, simply click on Accept Task in the upper left-hand side. Next, you'll notice that there are three sections to this record. We'll start with the upper form here at the top. To expand the upper form, simply click on the tab name. Any field that's gray, you're not responsible to complete, but any field that has a red asterisk is mandatory. First, we find the record information. This is just automated system information for you. Next, we find the change order request information section, and this includes your title, the PCO reference, which doesn't provide any information for you. Should you click on it, it'll just let you know that you don't have permission to access it. And then the contract reference. This is our first mandatory field, so we'll click on Select and double-click to pull in your existing contract. Next, you'll want to review the information. Here you'll find the scope of work, and after you've looked up the information either through the Document Manager within Unifier or the attachments, then you'll be ready to determine a cost impact. In this example, we reference an ASI number 22. Now, there could be an attachment with this record for you to look at as a quick refresher of ASI number 22, or you might need to close this window, say yes, go to the Project tab, and you can do this by clicking right on the source name. Then you'd be able to come down to Document Manager, Documents, find your drawings, and go into the applicable folder to find the ASI and review the information. So now let's go back to the task. Back within our record, now that we've reviewed the ASI, either by looking at the attachment if one was included, or looking on the project's documents, we can now determine if we believe there will be a cost impact and whether or not there would be a schedule impact. And we can say how many days. We'll scroll down and we're asked if we've attached a copy of the scope of work. To add an attachment, and keeping in mind that this should include an itemized breakdown, include backup for the labor rates, and a unit rate cost, you'll come to Add Attachment, My Computer, and Browse. From here, provide the appropriate documentation, and you can highlight all that are applicable at the same time and click Open. Now you're ready to click Upload. You can see on the lower left that now we have 3 attachments included. So we're ready to answer these questions. We'll say yes, we have attached our scope of work, and that our backup did include an itemized breakdown, and it included our labor rates, as well as the unit rate cost. If we did not add attachments, we'd be asked to provide the reason for no attachment. Now we can see here that the proposed amount is 0 because we have not responded to the line items in the lower form. So we'll come down to the negotiated amount, find our line item, double-click, and now you're able to add your VCOR amount. When you're done, click OK. So now, as a quick review, we've pulled in our contract, added our cost and schedule impact, included all of the necessary attachments, and provided our proposed amount by responding directly in the line item. Now we're ready to move the record forward. To do this, we'll come up to our workflow actions. Here we'll click Submit, and we can see this is coming to Avalon Bay to receive and review the VCOR. When you're ready, click Send. If you click Save, then the record will stay with you and Avalon Bay won't know that you've taken any action until you're ready to click Send. Now let's talk about some resources that are available for you. For one, you have some written directions found within the Help section. Within the record, you can come up to Help and VCOR Help. Once you click this button, a PDF will present itself. This PDF has step-by-step instructions. As you scroll through, you'll see that it shows you how to log into iBeam by using the Unifier login within the email notification. Next, it walks you through accepting the task and reviewing the record for details before you complete the pricing information. We also have an iBeam support helpline, and it's available 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Should you call, you'll speak with an Avalon Bay associate that's able to help you utilize Unifier to enter your pricing information.